Hello everyone, this is going to be a reading for Virgo for January 2016. Before I go on with the reading, I wanted to apologize to you Virgo signs for not posting your videos for December. What happened was while I was downloading the last 4 videos on my computer crashed and I lost the files. I had to leave town the next day, so I didn't get a chance to record. So unfortunately, there were 4 signs that didn't get the reading, and I know there were some of you that were very disappointed, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm hoping it'll never happen again. I am recording this on my new GoPro camera, so it's going to make things a lot easier. And what I have done is I'm not doing a yearly reading because I believe that we all have free will. However, I was guided to take 2 cards or pick 2 cards from 2 different decks to show overall energies for 2016. So I will start off with a general reading for January and then 2 cards for the overview or overall energies for 2016. So first of all, thank you so much for watching. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't make sense. So, you know, thank you so much. So starting off with what is happening now or where you are now, what we have is a card that's called discontent and boredom. Okay, this card pertains to your emotions and it pertains to your emotional stability. And when I talk about the emotional stability, he meaning my guide, you probably already know when I say he, that's who I refer to. His name is George. What he's saying to me or what he's showing me is that this emotional boredom and discontent is connected to family and or relationships, significant relationships. And he's kind of pointing me in 2 different directions. One is to do with home environment or situation at home. And I also hear the word kids, possibly problems with kids or misunderstandings or miscommunications or lack of communication with kids. And the other situation I'm being drawn to is family, okay? It could be that you're dealing with both at home and your family, but that is what's happening right now. Before I go any further, he says to me, do not worry, this will not last forever, okay? So that's what's crowning you or that's what's happening right now. Where you are coming from or what is directly contributing to this situation, oops. Sorry about that. Upright, okay. What he's saying to me is, the card is called Prosperity Begins, okay? This is a card pertaining to our physical way of being, so health, financials, relationships, work, etc. And 1 represents new beginnings. So he's saying to me that you're coming out of a situation that had its roots in a new relationship. And he's saying to me that this new relationship, whether it is with a significant partner, with work, or friend, I want a family, I don't know how it would fit with family, but I'm going to say the word family. Something went awry with this new relationship, and that's why you are experiencing emotional uneasiness or discontent, okay? So that is what is directly contributing to how you're feeling right now. That's in the past, but it does show a bit of clarity of where this is coming from. And I hear the word relationships, okay? What is waiting for you just around the corner is foundation and achievements. And this is, you will see it's a family, 2 adults and a child representing a family. There's a house in front of them. There is a rainbow. Rainbow signifies typically happiness, everlasting happiness. And 4 is a number of stability. So what he's saying to me is that despite what you are feeling now, this will not last forever. And I'm asking to say the word February will be a different month and a new start to this old situation, okay? And I want to say you will be starting over. Not necessarily because you will be walking away or discarding the situation, but I feel like the situation, you will be starting over with this existing situation. So this could, if I could give an example, this could signify turbulent times in a relationship and you decide to go to counseling or mediation and you're starting over, or you're having discussion and each party represents their points of view so that both of you can understand each other's positions, and you're deciding to start over. And what he's saying to me is that because of that new beginning and new start, you will be building a new and a much firmer foundation than that which you come from. And he's saying to me that your foundation that you are coming out of is rocky or is unstable. And that's because things were not communicated properly, or they were not communicated at all for the sake of not upsetting someone. Okay, and he's saying to me that information was withheld, or feelings, emotions were withheld, and as a result of not being able to communicate, the ground is on a shaky foundation. Okay, but that's not what's happening coming forward. By February 2016, things are going to look up and very different. And though typically when I say these words, those are exactly the way I hear them from my guide. Okay, so fret not, it's what he says. When he says sentences like that to me, I kind of laugh because I don't use, phrases like that, but that's what he says, fret not, okay? So that's what's around the corner for you. What's in your distant past, or what is contributing to this overall way of your situation is, the card is called intuition. It is a major arcana. However, it is shown to me in reverse, okay? And what that signifies to me, or what he's saying to me, is that all your problems, and I'm putting problems in parentheses here, challenges, all your challenges stem from lack of listening to your own inner being. And he is highlighting that very clearly for you. And he says he wants to say it very loudly to you, because it's not that you do not have intuition, and it's not even that you don't recognize it. It is predominantly because you are afraid to listen to it. And for whatever reason, whether you don't trust yourself, because that's ultimately why we don't listen to intuition, or whether you don't know how, or whatever it may be, point is, in the past, you have not used your intuition wisely, and it is for the most part why you found yourself in situations that are less than favorable to you, okay? But remember, this is in your distant past, but it does highlight why you're dealing with all these challenges, okay? So moving forward, please do not forget to listen to your own inner guidance. Yes, this is important, but this is, when I say this, I mean intuition. This is also important. And he says some people refer it to heart, so intuition or heart, whatever you want to call it, okay? Now, in your distant future, what we have, another beautiful card. It's called Spiritual Union, and this is very much emotionally based card. So this is a number 2. It signifies partnerships, and I believe in the traditional tarot deck it is called 2 of Cups. And what this is saying to me is that all this turbulence and all these significant changes that you are in the process of making right now, and it is predominantly changes within yourself that are ultimately going to manifest themselves in the outside world. Your whole world is going to change going forward, and as a result of the changes from within, you are going to have a spiritual union from within. Now, this could signify spiritual union with somebody else, a partner, but I am being guided to say, more so than anything else, spiritual union with yourself. In other words, peace with yourself, or in peace with yourself. Okay, let me just see if he wants me to say something else. He's saying that it is really important for you to have peace within yourself and peace with your decisions going forward. Because in the past, you didn't listen to your intuition, and you made decisions that didn't turn out favorably for you. It was bothering you because you felt like, I should have known better, and I think I have known better, but I didn't do anything about it. So it's really important that you are at peace with yourself when it comes to making decisions, which also means please verbalize what you feel. Be mindful of how you verbalize it. Don't be dominant about it, or don't be forceful about it, but it is very important for you to verbalize what you mean, so that you are at peace not only with yourself, but also with those around you, because that is going to ensure a much smoother path in front of you and to 2016. Okay? So that's the general reading. It feels very much relationship based, and also relationship with yourself. So for the overall energies for 2016, I have two cards, and the first card says disruption. It is another major arcana. However, it is shown to me in reverse. Okay, so when I ask him to tell me what this means, he says disruption no more. So you come from a place where you feel like your life is disrupted. Okay, this is a person being basically cut into pieces, and all those pieces are not aligned. When you're not aligned with your intuition, you feel very much pulled apart. But he's saying no more. Okay, going forward, you're going to feel very differently about yourself, and also about the life in front of you. So disruption no more is the theme for 2016, and I want to say champagne to that, because it's probably long awaited. Okay, now the other card for 2016 from the Angels deck, what we have is it's called Chantal, and I will read what this says. It says new romance is imminent. Whoops, what's with me in cards? Let me just pick up that card. So I wanted to say, see the spiritual union. It could signify romance or union with somebody else. So new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reacquainted passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Remember when I said that in order for you to get what you want out of a relationship or relationships, you need to be open to speaking your truth and speaking what it is that you need. And because you didn't do that in the past, you have come to a place where things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. But not all is lost. As a matter of fact, you have gained a lot of valuable information about yourself, and as a result, you are going to reconsider how you approach things going forward, so that you can have the spiritual union. And what the angel card is saying is new romance is imminent. So reigniting new relationships, or reigniting existing relationships or new relationships going forward will have a much different tone in 2016. So phenomenal energies. And if you're not disrupted, if you're not feeling that there's disruption in your life, you're going to feel much more at peace. When you're much more at peace, you attract situations and people that are of similar vibration, which means, a lot of stability and no more boredom and discontent. Okay, so this is a really good reading. I feel like the energies for you for 2016 are very happy and much lighter than what you are dealing with currently. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if this makes sense to you. I love your comments. I look forward to giving you readings again in February 2016 or in February. Of course, if you want a private reading, I will leave their information how to reach me below. I will also be on air doing live readings on internet radio show every 2 weeks on Sundays at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You can feel free to call and get a reading from me or the other medium that I am with, and I will also leave that information below. Okay, thank you so much. Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you again.